Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be teaching you guys all about using different events. So let's just get started right now. So first off, what you wanna do is you could do this in your main class or create a new class. Actually, to keep this simple, I'm just gonna make this in my main class. So what you wanna start off by doing, you see right here where it says public final class, your plugin name extends Java plugin. If you're doing it in main class, if you're not, then it's probably not gonna say this. But then you're gonna wanna do it. And after that, type implements listener. And you want to make sure this is the one, org the bucket event. Now you want to make sure you're doing that because if you're not implementing that class, your event will not work. So now what we want to do, I'm just gonna go down and we're gonna do a at, and then we're gonna type event handler. And we can import that, and then you want to go down a line, and then for example, I'm gonna type public void test event. And if we just go into this, so for example, there is like billions of different events. I mean, not really, but there's a bunch of different events. So I'm just gonna show some simple events. So let's say we want to send a player a message when they join the server. For that, we will do player join event, and we can import that. And then we're gonna be type event again, or you use type e for event. Then you wanna go down one more line. No, my apologies. You wanna make a curly brackets, then open that up, and then we can actually go ahead and do event. You can see all of these methods. You can see all of these methods that there is in this class. So for example, if I want to remove the default join message, you actually go ahead and set this to null. It will actually not send a message. Or we could set this to whatever we pretty much want. This, so for example, this is my custom join message smiley. But then we can also go ahead and grab event get player. So this is pretty much the player that joins, and let's go and play them a sound. And if you look in the sound, and if you look in this method, if we go and just click on this method, you can see that it has 4 parameters: a location, a sound, a float. So location, we're just gonna do event get player get location, and then comma sound dot sound. Let's do at meow, and you can see volume and pitch. So I'm just gonna do 5.5f and then 1f. This will be our custom join message, and this will send them a sound. Now to actually test this, you can't just compile your plugin right now. You actually need to do one more thing. You need to go into the onEnable method. We could type bucket.get plugin manager register event, then new layer join event. No, my bad. We need to type bucket the get plugin manager the register event. And if you're doing it in this class, you can just type this. But if you're doing it in a different class, for example, so if I were to create a test class, and we just go and move this over, you put it over here to implement that, we need to go and type a new test class, and then we could type this. But I'm gonna keep it simple and just have everything in this main class. You could type this in here, and the plugin, you just type whatever your plugin is. For example, you want to type in your main class instance. But we can actually go and remove this class because we don't need it. So if I were to just compile this and put it on a test server, it would send us a message. I mean, this would be the join message, and it will play the player a sound. So let's go and grab this onto my test server. You can see it sends the message. You can see it sends the message from the first episode. This plugin works, and we can actually go and join the server. You guys heard the sound, the cat meow. Yeah, that's our custom sound that we sent when the player joined the server. And you can see here in chat, it sends, this is my custom join message. So everything seems to work, guys. But I'm just gonna add some more listeners. Let me log off before I get killed by a creeper. But we can actually you can add as many of these in a class as you want. Public void on that. Let's name it like that. Layer, no, end the event. We could type in player death event and open this up, and then event get entity. Don't worry, it's still a player even though it says entity. I know that's weird, but we could get the entity. We could actually go ahead and do some things with that. Get entity and kick player. We can actually go and kick them. You died, hell. And I actually want to show one more thing. So if I were to example go and open this, or I mean type in the brackets right there, type in whatever these two are called, but then we can actually go and type priority equals event priority dot. You can see all of these enum values right here. I'm just gonna show what all of these does. Lowest, this one is gonna be called first, then this one, then this, then this, then this, then this. So it pretty much just goes in the order from top to bottom. This is gonna be called first, this is last. We can actually go and do, let's do event priority dot high. So this is a high priority. I'm not gonna add that because I don't need it. This is, for example, if you have multiple of the same event, it would be really useful. So let's remove that and let's go and actually compile this again and put it on our test server. Got our cat sound again in our custom join message. But if I were to actually just go ahead and let's go and try to die. You can kill me. Don't worry. Kill me. Haha, you died. Yeah, you can see we actually got kicked, which is what we did. What we put in here. That is perfect pretty much. That is pretty much all for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It does really help me out a lot. That's pretty much it for this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.